The Sabarimala gold chori probe is picking up steam. Over the last few weeks, the state government registered a case against 10 people, including some officials from the temple administration. An SIT was also formed to probe the case amidst demands of a CBI probe to find out details of how the scam was carried out. The special investigation team probing the cases related to gold missing from Kerala's Sabarimala temple has now arrested the prime accused, Unnikrishnan Poti. The Bengaluru-based businessman was taken into custody from his residence in Pulimat on Tuesday and was interrogated by the crime branch before his arrest today.
സ്വാഗതം ചെയ്യുന്നു. കൂടുതൽ അന്വേഷണം നടക്കട്ടെ, കാര്യങ്ങൾ സമഗ്രമായി അന്വേഷിച്ച് വെളിയിൽ വരട്ടെ, അതാണ് നമ്മളെല്ലാം ആഗ്രഹിക്കുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഇന്നലെ അറസ്റ്റ് നടന്നു, ഇന്ന് കോടതിയിൽ പ്രൊഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തു. കൂടുതൽ ചോദ്യം ചെയ്യൽ ആവശ്യമാണ്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ കസ്റ്റഡിയിൽ പോലീസ് വാങ്ങി. അപ്പൊ അന്വേഷണം സമഗ്രമായി നടന്ന് വെളിയിൽ വരുന്നോളം വരെ നമുക്ക് കാത്തു നിൽക്കുക. അതിനിടയ്ക്ക് കയറി എന്തെങ്കിലും പറയുന്നത് ശരിയല്ല. അറസ്റ്റ് വൈകുന്ന അവർ സ്വാഭാവികമായിട്ട് SIT രൂപീകരിച്ച് വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് നടന്നല്ലോ. ഏതാണ്ട് ചാർജ് എടുത്തിട്ട് അവർ 11-ാം തീയതി മറ്റാണ് തുടങ്ങിയത്. ഇന്നിപ്പോ 17-ാം തീയതി അല്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് 6 ദിവസത്തിനുള്ളിൽ അവർ കൃത്യമായി കാര്യങ്ങൾ ഇടപെട്ടിരിക്കുന്നല്ലോ. അപ്പോൾ ഏതെങ്കിലും തരത്തിൽ കാലതാമസം വന്നു തോന്നുന്നില്ല. നല്ല രൂപത്തിലുള്ള ടീമാണ് സ്പെഷ്യൽ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റിഗേഷൻ ടീം. ബഹുമാനപ്പെട്ട കോടതി മേൽനോട്ടവും വഹിക്കുന്നു. അപ്പൊ അതിനിടയ്ക്ക് കയറി നമ്മൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും
Now, the SIT has made serious claims in its remand report that the first accused, Unnikrishnan Poti, was aided by Devaswam board officials and others in the conspiracy. According to the remand report, Unnikrishnan Poti, with the intention of making profit through cheating, submitted an application to the Devaswam board for gold plating. The SIT claims that after flouting existing norms, he took the idols out of Sabarimala and moved them to Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. He allegedly handed the idols to Smart Creations, where the gold was separated, controlled and gold-plated with a lesser quantity than received. The remand copy accuses the board and 9 senior officials of enabling Poti to remove gold platings from the Sanctum Sanctorum, violating the High Court's orders. It also says the theft was not the work of one individual acting on his own, but a conspiracy involving high-ranking officials tasked with protecting temple assets. Let's quickly take this across to Arpita, who's joining us for more on this. Arpita, who are those who, in collusion with Unnikrishnan Poti, could have done this? Which are these high-ranking officials that have been referred to?
So the remand copy clearly says that whatever Unnikrishnan Poti has done was with an intention to cheat the officials, and he had given an application to the Devaswam board with the intention of cheating, where he got the permission to remove the gold idols and give it for repair work to other places. He then sent it to Karnataka, Tamil Nadu and other places. Now the remand copy clearly states that it is not just Unnikrishnan Poti who is behind this conspiracy. There are more high-rank officials. So what the remand copy states is that 2019, the Devaswam board, then President Padma Kumar, assistant engineer and other Devaswam board members are present. In fact, current Devaswam board president Prashant had suspended Murari Babu, who was then the Assistant Commissioner of Sabarimala in 2019. In fact, Padma Kumar, who was also the president in 2019, has been suspended by the Devaswam board, who is currently ruling the board. So now these are the members who also the SIT thinks are involved in the entire conspiracy.
Well, what action will be taken on these individuals is something that we're going to track very closely right here on Times Now. I'm sure Arpita will be bringing us the latest and most breaking updates as far as that aspect is concerned. Thanks so much, Arpita, for getting us that information, opening this up for debate now.
You're watching the News Hour at 10, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
And we have a guest joining us at the moment for more on this. V. Sri Padmanabhan is spokesperson of the Kerala BJP. We also have with us Dr. Pulla Rao, political analyst. Dr. Pulla Rao, let me begin by asking you, how is it possible that close to half a kilo of gold goes missing and nobody knows about this? Very clearly, this could not have happened, as even this remand note very clearly mentions, without the collusion of top officials. And this doesn't reflect very well on the ruling administration in that case.
So it doesn't reflect well at all on anyone. Every temple is being looted, not only in Kerala, recently in Andhra Pradesh you found crores of rupees were pocketed away by somebody counting the money. I agree with you. This is a very sad thing. It's a crime. It's not a law and order issue. Every day about 1 million crimes are being committed in India and they're being committed in Kerala. That's a crime.
No,
the Kerala government acted very fast.
Mr. Pularao,
they got hold of this guy.
Mr. Pularao, that's being a little too charitable. That other crimes happen, so this crime is okay. End of the day, this is a shrine where people's belief is associated. This is a shrine which has been in the thick of much controversy. Somebody could actually have the gall to steal the Lord's gold. That's something that I'm not able to wrap my mind around. And what's worse is that these are individuals who are tasked with protecting the assets of this particular temple. They are the ones conducting this theft.
Absolutely right again, but for the wrong reasons. Only those who have custody of the gold, money and the till, they steal. I can't go there and steal, neither can you. Only those who are entrusted with it, with the keys, they loot. They looted in Tirupati, they looted in Tamil Nadu. What do you say to that? You know the thief.
Two wrongs don't make a right. Dr. Pularao, please, two wrongs don't make a right. Let me bring in Mr. Sri Padmanabhan on that. Mr. Sri Padmanabhan, you agree with this explanation coming from Mr. Pularao? That theft happens at other big temples also, that there are crimes that happens outside also. He almost makes it sound like it's not a big deal.
No, see, there is a difference between what is happening outside Kerala and inside Kerala. See, here you were saying in your introduction that Kerala government have a registered case and arrested a person. Nothing of that sort has happened. It was a Bhakt, a devotee of Sabarimala, who went to the High Court of Kerala and filed a petition stating that these gold plates were once entrusted with this Unnikrishnan Poti, who is nobody connected with the temple, and he had returned that gold plates by which were in a reduction or a decrease of 1.5 kilos, not half a kilo, 1.5 kilos of gold had happened, and total weight was reduced by 4.5 kilos. So his case was that even the copper plates have been changed. Now again, after 6 years, the very same person has been entrusted of again gold plating these objects. So this is a continuing offence, so please interfere, and such a petition was filed. Then the Honorable High Court of Kerala intervened and stopped it and asked the police and the vigilance to interfere and make an investigation. Then it was found that the Devasam board have entrusted Unnikrishnan Poti. Who is this Unnikrishnan Poti? He is a non-personal. He has nothing to do with Sabarimala temple. He somehow made friends with the Devasam officials and he told them that I will repair this or I will go again plate this, because when Vijay Mallya did it in 1999, during the course of time, its glow has been reduced. So I will do it. And he took it his house, kept it for 40 days, again took it to Chennai, and when he took it, it was 42 kilos. When he came back, it was 38 kilos. 38 kilos,
exactly. Then, 4 kilos. In fact, I stand corrected. I think I may have wrongly mentioned half a kilo. It's actually 4.5 kilos. And the point being made over here, I just want to bring this question across to Pularao. This is a state government that has insulted the faith of those who believe in Sabarimala time and again. They've paid with it, in fact, as far as the electors are concerned. And once again, on the eve of election, this news coming out, this is not going to help the left government, because they've clearly allowed a person who was not authorized to access the gold claddings of the Dwarapalakans in Sabarimala, which has now been restored, and 4 kilos being looted. It is going to have very, very serious ramifications for the left government there.
Let me tell you, they don't have artificial intelligence to detect a crook by looking at him.
No, but why do you give it to a person who's not entitled?
Yeah, why do you give it? They did it in good faith, and then they caught him. You said it's not a big deal. It's a very big deal that he stole, and it's a bigger deal they caught him. They caught him. They're going ahead.
So why did you give it in the first place?
Because they felt he looked sincere. Why did they give that money?
No, but he's not. He has no. What is his qualification? Tell me, what is his qualification? How did he look sincere?
Padmanabhan G, I want to simply, politely ask you, Tirupati they looted. Why did they sack the chairman and others? Because that's your government. All governments are crafty. Most governments are corrupt. Most government officers, yes, stories are coming out, 5 crores, 10 crores all over the country. So how can you thrashed about.
No,
sir,
I am not anybody who will accept any theft in any temple or any place of worship. All citizens should be equally outraged about it. But that is not going to whitewash the magnitude of the crime over here, Mr. Pularao.
No, it is
Surely somebody is going to have to take accountability.
It is a crime.
And can you explain to me, why is it that only, one second, V. Muralidharan, former Minister of State in the Union government, has alleged that Unnikrishnan Poti has been made the scapegoat and other officials have been let off lightly. Why?
Okay, then shall I go to Raebareli? Somebody did a rape of killed somebody there. I never said Yogi Adityanath is involved in this crime. Some local criminals are involved.
My God.
Local criminal involved.
Mr. Pularao, what are you comparing, sir? What are you comparing? Obviously, every crime is wrong. If there is a rape that has happened, nobody is going to justify that. But the point is that a prominent shrine's gold has been looted. Why are you comparing it with law and order in other states? What is the comparison to be drawn here?
Tirupati. That's where the money is. That's where the money is, Madhav. The money is not in this temple in some pylon in Delhi. It's in Tirupati. It is in Sabarimala. It is in Madurai. It is in Trivandrum, that great temple there, the 2 lakh crores. They're not going to put their hole in some temple here in Delhi gullies.
Well, that temple in Trivandrum, whose name you've forgotten, happens to be the name of your co-panelist, Mr. Sri Padmanabhan. Would you like to respond to Pularao?
You see, I can understand once something illegal happens. Now here it is to the second time. In 2019, this gentleman brought it back and it was weighed and it was found that 4.5 kilos were missing. And it was kept beneath the carpet. Nobody discussed it. It was not revealed. No complaint filed. No action taken. Again, after 6 years or 5 years, this very gentleman was called and he was again entrusted with these things. How can you do that? Suppose if a person has you have entrusted something for repair or something like that, and he brings it back, and there is a great difference in the weight of gold, then you should have immediately informed the government of Kerala or the Devasam Commissioner. There is a special commissioner. The Patranthita district judge is a special commissioner. Nothing should happen in Sabarimala without his knowledge. That is the judgment of Kerala High Court some 30 years ago. This is Parivarnan's judgment. And the Patranthita district judge was made the special commissioner. So anything of this sort taking place should be informed to him and his permission should be taken. That was not done. So even after 6 years, again this gentleman was called. I don't know who is he. He was again called and again these things were entrusted him to take to Chennai.
Shocking.
And make again repair.
Mr. Pularao, what kind of good faith is this if you don't know the antecedents of the person? The same person has looted in the past and you allow that same person to loot again. What kind of governance is this?
It's a very, very bad governance. Same thing has happened.
So who's going to pay for it?
Money in Tirupati and putting it in...
No, who's going to pay for it? No, 1 second. You've given this Tirupati alibi too many times. Who's going to hold the accountability for it? Who will be made accountable in the left government?
I have to tell you something, and you're going to get very angry, but bear me out, please. So I'm surprised at the moderation of these thieves. It's 0.5 kilo of gold. It reminded me of what Lord Clive said when he was put in jail in England. He says, I'm surprised at my moderation. You're making so much... He's a criminal. Whoever alleged criminal, sorry. Let us find out the conspiracy. Let us tighten it. And as most of my friends, BJP friends in Kerala,
what are you saying?
Says,
I mean, the theft has been done from a temple. You're talking about moderation. The CM is silent on this issue. The Devasam minister is not being held accountable in any way. What is going on? Is this governance?
Criminals will be caught. Criminals have been caught. An inquiry will go on.
No, that's the whole point. They have not been. One scapegoat of Unnikrishnan Poti. Where are the rest of the accused? Why have they been jailed?
They'll get to them. They're doing the inquiry.
Awfully, are we waiting for them to erase the evidence? What are we waiting for?
I want to congratulate them for catching him so fast.
Amazing.
They'll catch the gold also.
A devotee goes to the High Court. The High Court forces an investigation. The investigation does not happen organically from the state government because they're being exposed every day. And you want to congratulate the state government. Amazing, Mr. Pularao.
Well, which state government has appointed a CBI inquiry against itself?
No.
You know any such government?
That is wrong.
It's only the courts which order
Okay, let the BJP respond. Mr. Padmanabhan, respond to that.
See, the special investigation team was picked and chosen by the High Court of Kerala. The head of the SIT, ADGP Venkatesh, was specifically appointed by the High Court of Kerala. They selected the investigating officers and they directed the SIT not to give any report to the government of Kerala or Home Department. They were asked to file the progress report of investigation and the final report in sealed cover before the High Court. You cannot discuss with the media and you should not give any report to the government of Kerala. That is the order of the Kerala High Court. That is why we are happily sitting, because we believe that something will happen. If it was done by the Kerala government, nothing will come out. Only some scapegoats will be sent to jail.
All right.
The Devasam Board Minister, Devasam Board President and the Devasam Commissioner, of 2019 should be arrested.
All right, that's what the demand of the BJP is. Will the left government agree? Remember that the left government has had to pay electorally for what has happened before earlier as well when it comes to the Sabarimala temple, because that's the kind of emotion that evokes not just amongst the citizens of Kerala but also devotees across India, particularly in the southern part of the country. What will happen from here on, because there are very, very serious sensitivities involved? Is this going to become a larger issue in the upcoming state assembly elections? These are some questions that come to mind from this entire debate. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.